Welcome to Health Fact 10M.
Your back isn't supposed to feel stiff, fragile, or stuck, but for many people, that's exactly how it feels. The reason is simple. Most of us spend 8, 10, sometimes 12 hours a day sitting. Over time, the spine stops moving the way it was designed to move. Instead of flowing and rotating segment by segment, it becomes rigid, almost like a solid board. That's when problems start. Twisting feels uncomfortable. Reaching becomes limited. Everyday movements feel older than they should. You might be in your 30s or 40s, yet your body moves like it's decades older. This isn't because you're broken, it's because your spine has forgotten how to move. Here's the key idea most people miss. Your spine doesn't need more stretching routines or fancy mobility drills. What it needs is movement patterns it was built for from the beginning. One of the most powerful of those patterns is crawling. Not crawling as a workout. Crawling as a fundamental human movement. Before chairs, desks, and screens took over our lives, crawling was how we learned coordination. It taught our spine to rotate, our shoulders to stabilize, our hips to work with the core, and our brain to control the body as one connected system. That pattern is still inside you, it's just dormant. When I personally committed to crawling for about 10 minutes a day, my movement completely changed. I went from a stiff mid-back that barely moved to feeling each vertebra work independently. Rotation became smoother. Movement felt natural again. The constant tightness I used to feel eased because my spine was finally doing its job. And that's what crawling does. Every step forces cross-body coordination. When your right hand moves, your left leg responds. Your spine has to counter-rotate. Your core has to stabilize so you don't collapse. Your shoulders and hips must cooperate. This isn't isolation, it's integration. It's how real movement works. If you're new to this, the first day will be humbling. You'll get down on all fours and realize holding that position alone is challenging. Your wrists may feel strained. Your shoulders might shake. Your core may struggle to keep you stable. You might feel awkward and uncoordinated, and that's normal. It's simply feedback showing how much this movement has been missing from your life. To start, keep it simple. Place your hands under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Keep your spine neutral. Hold this position for about 30 seconds. If your wrists are uncomfortable, make fists. If your knees are sensitive, use a cushion. If your lower back sags, gently pull your ribs down and engage your core. Once that feels manageable, begin crawling forward slowly. Move one hand and the opposite knee, then switch. Keep it controlled. No rushing. On day 1, your goal isn't distance, it's time. Accumulate 10 total minutes however you need. 1 minute at a time, 2 minutes at a time, it all counts. By the end of day 1, you'll feel accomplished. You moved with intention. You coordinated your body. You showed up. Where most people fail is a few days later. Wrists feel sore. Shoulders feel tired. Crawling feels awkward or silly. So they stop and return to sitting, stiffness, and discomfort. What they don't realize is that this soreness isn't a sign of damage. It's a sign of neurological adaptation. Your brain is relearning movement patterns it hasn't used since early childhood. The strange discomfort is your nervous system waking up. This first week is about coordination, not strength. Your ego doesn't matter here, your spine does. As you continue, you'll notice soreness in unexpected places. Deep in the hips, between the shoulder blades, along the sides of the core. That's a good sign. Muscles and stabilizers that have been inactive for years are finally working again. There are a few common mistakes to watch for. One is collapsing shoulders. If your shoulder blades are unstable, actively press the floor away and create tension through your upper back. Another mistake is letting your lower back sag. Keep your ribs down and your spine neutral. The third mistake is moving too fast. Slow down. Controlled movement always beats speed. By the end of the first week, crawling feels less foreign. Your wrists adapt. Your shoulders feel stronger. You begin to notice subtle spinal rotation with each step. This is where patience matters. Before adding new variations, make sure your forward crawl feels smooth and controlled. Can you feel your ribs rotating separately from your hips? If not, stay with the basics a little longer. Once the foundation is solid, you can introduce variety. Backward crawling challenges coordination in a new way. Side-to-side crawling loads rotation differently. Circular crawling introduces spiral movement. Each variation teaches your spine to move in more directions while staying stable. Many traditional core exercises are helpful, but they're predictable and isolated. Real-life movement isn't. Crawling demands full-body cooperation. If one part fails, everything feels it. That's why it's so effective. Around 2 weeks in, you'll start noticing something important. Your spine no longer moves as one stiff unit. Individual segments begin to participate. This is where real change begins. From here, you can emphasize spinal waves while crawling, gently flexing and extending the spine as you move. You can lift the knees slightly off the floor for more challenge. You can transition from crawling into a deep squat and back again. Movement becomes fluid, not forced. I've seen people in their 50s who struggled with long-standing back discomfort regain comfortable rotation simply by committing to this daily practice. Not because crawling fixes everything, but because it restores lost movement patterns. By around 30 days, crawling feels automatic. You're no longer thinking about each step. Your spine flows naturally. Your hips and shoulders move independently without strain. From days 30 to 60, you can explore more complex patterns, figure 8 crawls, reaching variations, and smooth transitions to sitting and standing. By day 60, the difference is clear. Your spine moves freely. Coordination feels natural. Getting up from the floor is easier. Rotation feels smooth and controlled. You've rebuilt a movement skill most adults have lost. And this isn't just about crawling. It's about restoring your body's ability to move without compensation. When your spine can articulate, everything else works better. If your spine doesn't move well, strength alone won't protect you. Smooth, coordinated movement is what keeps your body resilient. If you're learning something valuable here, this is exactly the kind of practical movement education we share on Health Fact 10M, simple, realistic information that helps your body move better over time. So commit to it. 10 minutes a day. Start simple. Progress slowly. Focus on quality, not speed. Let your spine remember what it was built to do.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing health videos on Health Fact 10M.